Yo, what's good, JJK fam? Welcome back to the channel. We are diving headfirst into the wild sci-fi infused spin-off of Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, written by the GOAT himself, Gege Akutami, and illustrated by Sci-Fi Academy's Yuji Wasaki. This first chapter dropped like a cursed energy bomb, blending classic Lobotomy Kaisen vibes with aliens, abductions, and a little bit of sibling drama. We're breaking it all down, digging into the plot, characters, and some spicy theories. Plus, what's up with the Sukuna connection? Let's not waste time, grab your curse tools, and let's jump into Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 1. We kick off in the year 2086, high above Earth's atmosphere, aboard a massive rectangular spaceship called the Naunax. It's carrying 50,000 Sumerian refugees, humanoid aliens with cursed techniques, and a mysterious third eye on their forehead. But fun fact, Naunax in Japanese reverses to Sukuna Una, hinting at Sukuna Urgent. Coincidence? With Gege? Dun dun dun. Probably not. On board, we see 3 Sumerians, including one who looks exactly like Tengen. Shocking, right? But hold up, remember chapter 145 of JJK? Tengen said their look isn't something unique. Anyone living 500 years could evolve like that, so maybe this Tengen doppelganger is a Sumerian with an immortality curse technique. Wild theory, but it tracks. The Sumerians make first contact with America, thinking it's the global powerhouse. But America's like, nah, talk to Japan. They've got sorcerers with cursed energy like you. This sets the stage for a diplomatic clash, but we're left wondering, why are there 50,000 Sumerian refugees? Is their planet toast? Are they being haunted? Drop your theories in the comments, because Gege is keeping us in the dark for now. We flash back 10 years to meet our main girl, Yuka Okotsu, granddaughter of the legendary Yuta Okotsu. At age 6, Yuta gives her his cursed ring, a Gojo clan heirloom tied to Rika's power, saying it to protect her until she's a full-fledged sorcerer. Yuka is stoked, promising to train hard, but tragedy strikes after Maki's death. Yuka weakens and passes away in 2080. The Gojo clan, now led by Yuta despite his distant relation, decides the ring should be given to Yuka's older brother, Tsurugi. Yuka is devastated. She is way closer to her grandpa than Tsurugi ever was. This sparks her drive to train hard and prove that she is worthy of the ring. Fast forward to 2086, 16-year-old Yuka Okotsu and Tsurugi are on a mission in Kyoto, joined by a mysterious inspector called Maru, aka Marulu Val Volielvori. A plot twist, Maru is a Sumerian pretending to be human, sent to observe if sorcerers and Sumerians can coexist. Why? A treaty post-calling games means foreign nations keep tabs on Japan's sorcerers to avoid another Sukuna-level disaster. Maru's cover is that he is a foreign sorcerer, but Tsurugi is skeptical and Yuka is just annoyed by his chatter. The mission? Investigate human traffickers kidnapping Japanese kids for their cursed energy, which is used as a renewable energy source. This was foreshadowed way back in JJK chapter 201, when an American politician hinted at nations exploiting sorcerers and Japanese citizens alike. Decades later, it's reality. Kids are being sold to the highest bidder. Yuka, Tsurugi and Maru are tasked with finding the clues in Kyoto, where dozens of kids have been kidnapped. Yuka and Tsurugi ditch Maru early on, but Yuka finds him sulking and buys him some takoyaki. Classic Kansai vibes. They bond and Yuka vents about Tsurugi stealing her ring and flexing his training to keep it. Maru, who's got beef with his twin brother, suggests that they solve the mission together so Yuka can prove that she's the one deserving of the ring. The catch? Maru can't use this cursed energy, or his Sumerian bosses will know he's interfering. Yuka is sharp. She spots a road laced with a gaze manipulation curse, funneling kids toward the barrier that teleports them. Kids being less attentive fall for it easily. Just as they're closing in the path to break the condition that triggers the barrier, a boy runs into the barrier and gets snatched by creepy hands. Tsurugi, with no cursed energy like his grandma Maki, dives in to save him but gets teleported soon, leaving his cursed tool Honoyagi behind. Yuka is ready to bail and report to their boss, Usami, likely a descendant of the JJK sorcerer Kusakabe. But Maru's not having it. He calls her out, saying she will regret abandoning her brother. After some back and forth, Yuka reluctantly agrees to save Tsurugi, motivated partly by wanting to punch him in the face. Classic Yuka. Meanwhile, Tsurugi is tied up in the trafficker's lair, where the villain's barrier technique auto-restrains him. This curse user is a master, using Kyoto's grid layout to power his teleportation barriers. He drops a bombshell. He knows about the Sumerians, flagged as a special grade threat, equal to Ryomen Sukuna and the Shibuya incident 68 years ago. He's quitting trafficking because he fears a war with the aliens will tank the cursed energy markets, when the world sees how weak modern sorcerers are compared to Gojo or Yuji. Tsurugi and the kids are his final sale. Using Maru's curse technique, which finds someone's equal match in the universe by seeking harmony, Yuka and Maru track Tsurugi to an abandoned warehouse. Yuka, still salty, challenges Tsurugi to a fistfight right there. She attacks with her Savage Jaw Strike, a cursed energy-infused martial arts move, but Tsurugi counters and floors her. She's crushed but shakes it off to focus on the villain. The curse user teleports behind Yuka using a talisman, but Maru tosses Tsurugi his katana Honoyagi. Tsurugi unleashes the Battle Sword Drawing technique, a new shadow-style move that generates fire-infused sparks, burning the villain's talismans. In that decisive moment, Yuka lands the finishing blow with her biting twist claw attack. Post-fight, Tsurugi tells Yuka that she's gotten stronger and swears that he'll train even harder to give her back the ring. Yuka's like, hold up, what? In her mind, the ring is for the strongest sorcerer, so why is he talking about handing it over? A gripping flashback clears it up. We see young Tsurugi with Granny Maki, who tells him that he's a beast like her, no need for a protective charm like Yuta's ring. So when the Gojo clan forced the ring on him after Yuta's death, Tsurugi was gutted. To him, it's a neon sign screaming, "You're weak." That's why he's been grinding, trying to prove that he doesn't need it. Meanwhile, Yuka sees the ring as a badge of strength, a symbol of being the best. Talk about sibling miscommunication. This sets up some juicy drama for their relationship, but before they can unpack it, the curse user, beaten but not broken, makes one last ditch attempt. He activates his barrier technique, shadowy tendrils sneaking out to teleport the kidnapped kids away. This guy is pulling out all the stops to escape with his captives, and the stakes are sky high. But then, boom! The tension explodes as Maru steps forward. His face intense, sweat dripping, he rips off the plaster covering his forehead, and in a spine-chilling moment... Alright, real talk, I totally imagined him ripping off a plaster to reveal his third eye. Like some dramatic anime globe, but Gege didn't show that, so my bad. That's just my brain going full Lobotomy Kaisen, haha. What does happen is straight epic though. His third eye snaps open. The panel lingers on that glowing otherworldly eye, pulsing with cursed energy. It's like the universe itself is holding its breath. Maru unleashes a cursed energy mind beam, a dazzling blast of raw power that fries the cursed user's brain, dropping him into a coma with a heavy thud. The warehouse goes dead silent. Yuka and Tsurugi are frozen, jaws dropped, staring at Maru like, "Bro, are you an alien?" That's right. Maru's secret is out. He's a Sumerian, an alien with cursed techniques. This third eye reveal is pure Gege Akutami, hitting us with that Lobotomy Kaisen shock factor, and it sets up major tension for chapter 2. Will Yuka and Tsurugi trust Maru now? Phew, what a chapter. Modulo is blending sci-fi and JJK's cursed energy chaos perfectly. Fans on X are loving it, calling it fresh but familiar, and hyped for the cuts arcs like cursed energy as a resource. My big theory, the Sumerians might tie back to Sukuna. Maru's twin, the Blood Moon promo art, and Sukuna urgent hint? Could Sukuna's dad be a Sumerian? Plus, the ring's true purpose feels like a misdirection. It's not just about strength. What do you think? Will the siblings reconcile? Are the Sumerians friend or foe? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep the Modulo hype going. Thanks for watching my first Modulo breakdown. I'm still getting the hang of this, so bear with me. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe and hit the bell for weekly recaps. Peace out sorcerers and see you for chapter 2.